While it has varied over time, you always come back to the stinking morass of the Foetor as your least favorite part of the loop. Whether it is the harvest child's pitiful yet terrifying cries, or just the sheer danger of this section of the journey, you don't often enjoy coming here. But fear should not be your driver. You drive this wagon, and the Foetor will not stand in your way. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we are back at it. Unfortunately, with an envious Binding Shadows and Rallying Cry. Oh, Rallying Cry is not our favorite, but Binding Shadows we were sort of using anyway, so that's not a huge deal. But yeah, we're heading into the Foetor. We're taking out the General's Dream Trinket. It's been a little bit since I recorded, so I'm saying this as much for my own benefit as anyone else's. But yeah, we are heading with the intent of going after the Harvest Child pretty specifically. Probably swap something like that. Seems good. Yeah, that seems fine. And yeah, we're really gonna hope to kind of hope to get it done here. We are going to be locked into position, so some of our potential moves might actually be a little bit stronger than normal here. Ooh, we definitely want Smokescreen though. Ransack is still pretty important. I think Searing Strike has to stay. Controlled Burn is pretty great. Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Probably okay with this as is, and yeah, let's get it done. Everyone wants to fight. Well, I am not opposed to just fighting. Oh, a vintage collection right before the lair. Yes, please. All right, looks like we're heading up to the left here. Hope everyone's doing well out there as we dive in. It's been some time now, so I don't remember who originally commented that I never seem to go to the Foetor. Well, here's your wish. We are doing it. And we are gonna make it happen here. Is this actually, yeah, it would be good to have Dragonfly up, so I kind of think I should. Might swap it in for Searing Strike instead. Ooh, the Worries, you say. That's not our favorite. Make sure Magnus is absorbing as much damage as possible. And we do need to make sure this Lost Soul is dying. It's dead in one turn. This is free, but he's taken basically no damage, so that kind of feels wasteful. This deals a lot of extra burn. He's up to 10 burn already. Ooh, and immediately into the Burning Stars. Yeah, that'll get it done here. Well, alright. Alright, so the General's Dream Trinket doing something for me here. And we can sort of engineer our way around ambushes. I still think Ransack needs to stay. Controlled Burn just seems very high potential still, so maybe we'll just put Dragonfly there and see how this plays out. It's not upgraded, unfortunately. So Searing Strike is actually somewhat better, even with the damage reduction. I think this... That's actually kind of a tough call. I guess Searing Strike is probably better, actually. If we had upgraded Dragonfly, that would absolutely be the play. It would be very strong, because that's a lot of burn. It doubles the number of burns, so you're getting 4 burn per use on two ranks. But in this case, sadly, that's not the it's not the world we're living in. Even though it gives Magnus a stress, we do want to go with making sure the goat dies. Because that stress heal is pretty impactful. And we can actually get rid of the corpse, which is also kind of nice. It does, unfortunately, get rid of our fire, but we can live with that.
The slow suffering begins.
Sorry about that, I'm eating in the background here. Let's see, so this doubles this effect. I am more afraid of this guy than I am the other guy. Let's make sure this rear guy is dying pretty quickly. Because this front, the hook guy just kind of just hits hard. That's all he really does. But the regurgitate here can do a lot of obnoxious stuff. Oh, we do deal absolutely enormous damage to corpses. But we hit pretty hard anyway, so... Execution. Very nice. Where does execution come from in this? Is it clutch? No? Oh, Plague Eater Slayer. That's nice. This is a worthwhile cauterize. And it looks like we figured this out quite handily. Definitely working for me. I still don't think the General's Dream is going to get used the full run. Gain when hit. If disease, minus 10% damage. Hint of Home is not bad. Makes Magnus even more substantial. But so would a... Armory Key's not doing anything right now. So that kind of feels like that goes there. Makes him big. Resistance to Blight is pretty good. Range damage is pretty good. We'll keep carrying Hint of Home, but I think we're pretty happy with what's going on right now. The Hoarder's another fight. But an assistance encounter into a lair or into a watchtower isn't exactly appealing to us. I think we got a little bit of money. We got a little bit of money. Let's head to the Hoarder here.
Carry upon the wind.
Sounds of Soldiery. Okay, so this is a this is a Crusader fight. Ooh. This is actually a pretty good test of our formation here. How well do we perform against a formation like this where fire is pretty effective? But also, we just have to, like, get rid of these barricades. Okay. Kind of hit everything here. And just set Magnus up to tank. I am kind of wishing I had Dragonfly right now, but I think that's just going to constantly be a thing. Boom.
Early results are encouraging.
Just hammering through these barricades.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
And that bleed is not really a problem for us. 13. Okay, so we're off by 3 here. This will end it, basically. But we can also crit fish. I think we'll crit fish on the corpse just for the funsies here. Mostly because we're just trying to fish for like relationship ticks, because he's not going to take more than 3 points of damage here. Oh, he takes 5. He takes 5. Okay, so he netted 1 damage there. But whatever. Very much not an issue.
In this world,
net smoke bombs are definitely worth taking. I don't think the fisherman's net's going with us. But those smoke bombs are pretty good. Anything to slow down the Harvest Child here is pretty appealing. We are heading into a Hoarder. Need to make some room in the wagon here. Actually let's make some room in the wagon while we're here. We'll do that. Because we're likely to have at least one. Yeah, we have a fight there, if nothing else. Because we're definitely going to the Vintage Collection. Because that's just... Vintage Collection is just so strong. All right, what do we got? Sadly, annotated textbook is not the one we want, so that's fine. Sparkle Ball, my beloved. Gosh, I'd love to have Sparkle Ball. It's basically an apply-on hit Jinx. Mortar and Pestle is pretty good. Kind of like the idea of Mortar and Pestle, actually. What's on our wagon right now? How do I check that? Is there a... Sadly, okay. Kind of want the Mortar and Pestle. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take the Mortar and Pestle along. Milk-soaked linen's pretty good. Thunderclap grenade ain't bad. Stitcher's kit. Glimmer of hope. Eh. I'm gonna buy a couple of Glimmers of Hope. I'm a little bit cool on them. I don't think they're really necessary most of the time. But something, you know, Rowan has pointed out to me in the past that Glimmers of Hope do on occasion result in some, you know, kind of pretty clutch moments. Ooh. Double Shambler's Altar. Do we even want to fight the Shambler? I don't particularly want to fight the Shambler. I don't have any reason to. All right, let's think for a moment. Fighting the Shambler, we do a lot of burn. We have decent reach. We're pretty healthy. Magnus can tank. Against the Shambler, I do want to have Dragonfly. I want to be applying burn to multiple targets, I think. Smoke screen's going to be pretty clutch here. Assuming we don't get ambushed. You know, assuming we don't get ambushed, we should be okay. I'm actually gonna take off Magnesium Rain and put in Incision purely to account for the possibility of being ambushed here. Because the Shambler is a pretty suspect fight. Fight, minus 15 flame and a quirk, or run. Let's do it. You know, I didn't come here to be a... Oh. So Cosmic Slayer, very good. Shattered Will, extremely bad. Alright, well. I mean, I guess let's get this party started. All right.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Let's get Bulwark of Faith going. This is an ordained Shambler too, which is very scary now. All right. Well, 30 damage to the Shambler is not nothing. Just kind of try to tick this thing down. That blind miss, that miss was pretty impressive. His Clapper Claws are going to start ramping up in damage pretty quickly, but I think that Magnus can take it for the moment. Get rid of that Block Plus token. No need to cauterize yet. And I actually think we just Smokescreen, try to get some more blinds on. Yeah. Oh man, it would be so great if we had the, be so great if we had a Burning Stars ready, just finish this thing off, but we're still getting it done here. That's one Clapper Claw dead. This could be 2. No, it won't be 2. All right, let's make sure that Shambler is ticking out here. All right, another Clapper. Oof. Alright, we do have, we can stress heal here. And I think we do. Because we only have this one Clapper Claw that's ramping up, and we're gonna get to kill it here fairly quickly, I think. Yeah, because she hits Death's Door. So let's make sure you're ticking out. I could pump the light up here, but I don't think I need to. I don't think that's the right call. All right, here we do start cauterizing. Because Alhazred can armor break and put that one to definitely dead. All right, there goes the Shambler.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
All right, so this Clapper Claw is quite dangerous. It's a lot of damage, but it only has 17 health. And it's dealing bleeds, which we can heal here. Oh man, I'd really like to Battlefield Medicine here, but I think I have to do that. I have to get the Blight on so it starts dying. There we go. That'll do it. Alright. Alright, heal Alhazred for a bunch. Crit fish to get rid of the corpse. It's not really crit fishing, I guess, if you know it's going to do it, but here we go. And win. That was a frenzied Shambler too. Yikes. 100 flame, 2 mastery, 2 more otherworldly fragments.
Unparalleled power.
Apply on hit if stress equals 5, all that stuff. Gain on hits, stress equals 5 plus 1. Okay. So this is my gripe with the Shambler trinkets. They require you be at very specific stress. So this is just like, this just isn't good. This is just not good. I mean, it's a fun notion. I like the idea of it. Let's re-gas up some of our people here. I like the notion of it, but no, we're not. No, we're not fighting the. We're not fighting the Shambler twice.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
We already killed an ordained Shambler. I do not feel compelled to prove myself any further. Also, along with that, I'm really not interested in not going to the lair. I said I was going to the lair. By golly, I am going to the lair. And that is Brilliant Brew. And that means Buttressing Band, Sharpness Charmer out. Blueprint Tubes actually probably would have been worth keeping, but I think it's out. Stale Bread is out. Pouch of Lie is out. God, we have a lot of otherworldly fragments. Kind of like that.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
All right, we're definitely heading there. All right, Alhazred. For a narrow window, I'm gonna give Eyes of the Void its chance here, because he is at 5, so he's gonna get a big. He's gonna get a single big hit here. Nice dodge. All right, so this should be tons of stuff, and he gains 2 stress for it. So, not worth it. I need to be stress healing, but I think I actually bulwark first just to make sure that,
Bravo.
just to make sure that everything's under control here. We are locked in place. We can just Dragonfly.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. one less obstacle in our path.
Pop our light all the way back up. And let's start our stress healing mission here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh, what was that? That was bad. That was a bunch of extra stress we didn't need. We'll get rid of the corpse. We'll try to get one more stress heal off here. Well, maybe not. We'll just end it. Probably could have stalled there, taken a little bit more damage to mitigate some more stress, but I think we're okay. Plus, we've picked up a fair amount of laudanum. We find an opportunity, maybe we can use that. But yeah, Eyes of the Void can get back out. That is not working for me. Eyes of the Void can go. Sharpness Charm can go. We do have one more fight. So actually, Paracelsus. Oh, I guess they changed the stacking and I wasn't paying attention, or I've got an item that lets me do that. Whatever. Either way. Oh wait, there isn't another fight, so no, this isn't gonna matter. Otherworldly fragments, health, smoke bombs. Probably actually go smoke bombs here. Pop those there, put those there. End of turn kind of stuff. Yep. All right, let's get our vintage collection. We'll probably grab the in item. Choices are strange wines or ooh, actually, the in item is really good, but the blood does just kind of win fights. Yeah. We definitely grab the blood. 4 blood, too. Nice, nice, nice. Don't need you. Kind of doesn't feel like Hint of Home's the play, so we're going to drop that. We're going to carry on. Yeah. Well, Alhazred's stress is to the moon, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so Dragonfly's been fun, but Searing Strike is coming back in. We need to gear up for our final kind of battle here.
Will not be denied.
We aren't carrying Magnus's heal, but I think we have enough healing elsewhere to not need that. I think that's okay. Yeah. And we have Incision selected just in case the worst case scenario happens and we have to have Paracelsus swinging. Because at least then she has something to do. But it's go time. Let's face down the Harvest Child. It's been a while since I faced one.
It is a den of absolute evil and wretchedness. Prepare yourself.
God, Shattered Will is just so awful. Such an awful thing for Magnus to get. Let's make sure you're ticking out.
An unavoidable end.
Let's make sure the Ordained one is also taking as much damage as humanly possible. Oh, off by 1. Oh, that's bad.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Stress is getting a bit out of hand here. Especially if they're going to do that. That's very rude. Alright, well.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Just instantly obliterate the other goat. That stun's very not fun for us.
This is No
Jeez.
time to falter.
We do have to start stress healing quite a bit here. We've got to... We do have to battlefield medicine as well. We've taken some big gnarly hits here. All right, let's just get rid of this goat before it does something incredibly awful to us. All right, larval slop onto Bonnie is fine with us. No bleed? Would have been nice if we gotten the bleed there. Bulwark of Faith. Let's set up the tanking. A second gruesome reflection. Yuck. Keep doing our patch-up moves here. Because he's just gone, yeah. And this Widow's going to die very quickly. Now, I do think we stall here. We want to get at least one stress heal off. Well, that's doubly unpleasant. Kind of wish we had that laudanum selected now. We need to end the fight. All right, Lord, Lady, Goat. A very natural list of things. Sucks to apply that stress, but I need to make sure this goat dies because it does some incredibly unpleasant things. At least we blinded it. Yeah, headbutt is the kind of thing we were looking to avoid there. So this does get him a 2-point stress heal on its own, so I think we do that.
A promising development.
Oh, straight into inhuman appetites. Not our favorite. Hemic Rot. Okay. It's actually fairly unimpressive against... It's actually fairly unimpressive against... Ooh, and that was not a bad bilious cannon. We'll work with that.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Okay. Bleed? Ah, we were really hoping for the bleed there. Guess Bonnie's gonna be the one that freaks out here. Let's get her HP back up. Off by 1. Would have been nice to get that execute.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Well, fleshy backhand does nothing. There we go. The blind lands. Weaken him as well if we can. Nice.
There is comfort in company.
We're just trying to spend all of our skills here to, like, recover as much as we can. Yeah, like, fleshy backhand doesn't really do a whole lot to us. That's a 2-point stress heal for Magnus for free, basically. And this should probably put this guy to... Yeah, he's basically dead. Oh, he's at...
Measured and steady.
Oh, he's going to Inhuman Appetites again. Interesting. Heals for 15, gets his death armor back. Very obnoxious. We might be able to do that. It's going to be close. 2 damage? Yeah, we can definitely get 2 out of Paracelsus. Just to end the fight. Not really interested in taking another Bilious Cannon here. Harvest Bounty's not bad. Oh, Kitchen Knives, though. Kitchen Knives and Corrupting Cleaver are both very good with an Alchemist. Yeah. Alright, that's probably good enough. Let's give it a try. It's the reason we came here. It's the reason we're here. Bonnie is likely to melt down here. There's not a lot we can do to prevent that.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Well, let's just throw the damage in. Alright, so Bonnie wants to eat, but she can't. So let's smoke bomb. We'll put a controlled burn there. Just start burning out the food. Because the Harvest Child's just going to keep moving forward, so he's gonna take at least a couple of ticks of this. And actually, we get to be cute here and get a stress heal in, I think. Double missed. A miss off of that. 2 more blinds up for our trouble. And a Searing Strike. Them wanting to eat does nothing. They can't get to where they need to go. Weakening Curse lands too. That's great. Bulwark of Faith. We would have gotten through the blind. That's okay. Wow, 25 damage. Jeez. Bonnie wanting to eat is fine with us. We don't care. We tried. Wow, weird. We are just dumpstering the Harvest Child here. This thing's not getting a look in. The Harvest Child is a pretty dangerous fight a lot of the time. Like we are you don't always get your way like we are here, but we are definitely having our way with this thing. Yeah, like it's gonna hit Death's Door here. It's gonna do that. We do need to hit it one more time for... Alright, so Reynold wants to eat, so he is gonna eat here. But I think we just heal Bonnie?
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Because it does stress heal him.
Agony by accumulation.
So the Harvest Child's dead whenever it goes, so there's not... Well... We don't know what the rest of the order is, so... Let's do that.
Take heart.
Nice. Okay, we got paid there. So Bonnie going up means she gets to cauterize and heal Reynold for a bunch, which is nice.
Savor it.
Paracelsus gets to, you know, just kind of do whatever. But the important thing is we get to stress heal again. And we win. Round 4 win. Okay, the General's Dream Trinket is just insanely gross against the Harvest Child. Just kind of turns the fight off. Can't be mad about that. Okay, our wagon is way overloaded, though. Bladed Powders, get out. Smelling Salts, I think, has to go. Let's pop that in. Noisemaker can go. Put those in as well. Alright. That plus... So do I want blight resistance piercing, or do I want more blight? Actually, I think we go corrupting cleaver here. And then we put the crit chance on Alhazred. And probably pull the greater sacrificial host off and just put like that in. So that's out, that's out. We'll keep that a little while longer. Man, all these are good. A Sagir's probably out. Harvest Child can stay, or Harvest Child's head can stay for a little bit longer. 2 candles can go. I am aware. So for those of you who haven't seen this already, I guess we'll do that. They have announced it's on the experimental branch right now. This is the main branch, but they will be changing how candles work. So instead of just dumping them into your altar and getting nothing, you actually do get to like roll for some extra items, which is a pretty nice thing. It makes late game candles actually worth something, which is kind of nice. Run, fight. Oh. Well, run for 15. We've already got. Yeah, okay. I don't want to make because Magnus and Alhazard are already like really low, and I kind of don't want them to keep going low. Let me just get rid of those. We did get another invigorating stew, so I think at least 1 apples and cheese can go. I think the greater sacrificial host goes as well. Shattered Will. I need to put as long as he's got Shattered Will, I should be having Footman's Grog on him, because that just turns both of those into good things. That's my fault. I was going to put Shattered Will on, or the, I should have laudanum there. I was going to put it on him, and then I couldn't think why I was doing it, and like, that's the answer.
Excellent work.
Sorry about that. Was taking another bite of dinner here. I'm having pizza.
Lenity. Grace.
There we go.
Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Just make sure we get a double kill in the background. Blister shot is fine. Because now we get to go Cauterize for 19. Heals for quite a lot. Now, Alhazred has the kitchen knives, so he's the one that's got the extra crit chance right now.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Finally, we've kind of caught our... let's go ahead and spend that. I forgot to use laudanum this whole dang fight. Oh well. We ended up not needing it, basically. Like, we've sort of stabilized our stress healing anyway. Well... easy enough. Don't need a sacrificial host. And actually, we'll just probably... well, no, you know what? We'll keep the laudanum in. We're just going to start using it a little more willy-nilly. Which is what I intended to do there and just forgot. And here we go. Another candle. So, a bunch of in items for -5 light, which we can do. Or food. In items for 5 light seems pretty good. This does improve this relationship a little bit. It doesn't get us anything. It just doesn't hurt us in any way. And we don't really need the food. I think we go for the in items here. Body tails and a dartboard? Yeah, those are pretty good.
Your coach is laden. You can
Pouch of Lie
carry
can
no
go.
more.
We're never gonna use it. Nightshade Concoction I actually kind of want to keep. I don't think Armory Key's getting used at this point because we're kind of... Now, we'll kind of swap that around for the moment. I don't really like having Vanished Vanity on someone, but I do think that means Armory Key is out at this point. I also think Dark Impulse is out at this point. Don't get me wrong, if Snap Judgment shows up, I will find a way to get a Dark Impulse. But for now, like, most of our characters, actually all of our characters have pretty good, like, two item combos. Oh, what's this? There's a post in or post Oblivion's Rampart thing? That's a little weird. Deacon fight. We are dealing with the Flesh Warps. Alright, starting with ranged. Yeah. I think this formation's pretty unlikely to be able to rush down the Deacon anyway, so we're just gonna focus on the rear folks. We will put Controlled Burn on him and get him ticking, though. Right, Weight of Worlds. Not our favorite, but, you know, what are you going to do? Alright, so we are starting to get into worship range here. However, dead and almost dead. Dead. Easily dead? Easily dead. Nice. Let's just try to turn this guy off. And start chopping. Nope. No, sir. No worship for you. Just kind of keep debuffing the Deacon.
What is it then?
Yikes.
That gazes back so intently from the abyss.
There's a lot of damage. Crit fish? Didn't get paid.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Oof. Yowza. Well, may as well try to end it. Just end the fight.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Idle Thought isn't going to do it. Strange Sapper isn't going to do it either. Those can stay.
The loathing abates.
Loathing's down to 0, and we're heading in... Oh, nope, there isn't an encounter. It is a free road. Nice. All right. We are at 31 of 31, so we do need to make room. I think it's a single candle. Can go. Alrighty. Back to the inn. A drum. That's actually pretty useful if we... I mean, there's not really a reason for us to go to the Shroud, but if we went to the Shroud, drums are pretty good.
There are yet places such as...
Paracelsus also has soft now, and Hypochondriac on Bonnie. Man, we picked up some rotten traits. 3 candles we don't really care about.
Laden. You can carry no more.
That's a tough call. If we go back to the Tangle, we're guaranteed to get... Or no, we're not guaranteed to get anything good. But we have a chance at seeing the reverberating readout. Sprawl is just always good, but does kind of turn Bonnie off. So we'll think about that.
A new variable in the equation of
Do you think the General's Dream comes out for a bit? We do have the Sprawl book.
Reconfigure.
Oh, that's what was doing it.
Challenge on its own
Don't
terms.
think I need that anymore.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
2 meditative totems and a greater sharpness charm. That greater sharpness charm is worth thinking about.
A bit of comfort.
Any wild tea? There's 3 wild teas here, so we can get rid of a bunch of traits here. So Magnus has got Kleptomaniac and Shattered Will. I do think we need to start with Magnus. Really? Really, Magnus?
Spend what you can. For wealth no longer has meaning.
All right. Is there anything else that's more immediate? Darkly Curious and Thin-Blooded are fine. Soft, Pyrophobic, and Hyperchondria. Let's get rid of Soft. And Sprawl. Well, Sprawl Tactician's not a big deal. Kleptomaniac. Vicious comes out first. Yeah, it's not gonna... Shattered Will. Oh, the Jinx. No. Oh, no. The Jinx. Oh, no. Oh, it was... the Jinx died for... The Jinx died for the sins of our companions here. I think we saved the Nightshade. Oh, that was what was letting us stack everything. Is this a concoction? Yeah. That's actually probably... Well, actually, that is definitely doing more for us than Storage Trunk, which is useless to us at this point. And actually, I think Wind Chime comes out too, because this is doubling the stuff we're getting from that. And Mortar and Pestle is definitely something I want to have running. I can work with what just happened there. Oh, that was... We sacrificed the Jinx. Not really the thing you want to be doing, but I do think it needed to happen, because Shattered Will is just incredibly unpleasant. All right, you're at 8, so 1 more gets us out of the negative here. Yeah, I think we do that.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
There we go. The Alhazred-Magnus relationship is finally fixed. Could buy these whiskey flasks. We are at 50% off. This greater... Where would we put this greater sharpness charm? Magnus? Over the Hail Drop, maybe? Or actually over Footman's Grog, which isn't really doing anything right now. I definitely think that's worthwhile, though. Put that in right there. Yeah, that feels pretty good. We'll keep that for now. Blasphemous Idol? Amorous Ballads? I mean, we could just buy some whiskey flasks. We're going to buy all 4 of them, actually, and just try to muck with our relationships a little bit here. Let's see. 2 with Paracelsus gets us to 18. Alhazred doesn't get anywhere, basically. He's just a 5% roll. Oh, Bonnie and Paracelsus is 1. Okay. There's 20. And then it was Magnus and Paracelsus 2. So that's 2 maxed out relationships, which are pretty great. Maybe we save the rest of our money. We just look for a... Yeah, we just look for a field hospital.
The means of mastery.
I think Paracelsus is essentially just good. I actually like the look at that. Weakening Curse removing buffs is pretty good. That feels like he's fully upgraded now. Smokescreen can get its upgrade. Ransack, Searing Strike, both do kind of similar things. I'll give Searing Strike its upgrade. And I guess Battle Heal. Yeah. We basically have all of our core skills upgraded, so that's pretty nice. We're not using Rallying Cry for anything. Alright, so decision time.
The provinces and cantreds of our land.
Medical equipment, not super relevant. The burn trinkets are something. But Bonnie doesn't need that much help. Going back to the Tangle, though, does mean a bunch of academics caches, so more blood potentially, and another shot at reverberating readout. Man, this is really like kind of one or the other. Both are fine. Is the readout better than the shot at the librarian trophy that gives extra damage? So we know where a creature den is, and we get academics caches. Versus we just get we get our wagon all chewed up, and we know where a bunch of Oblivion's ingresses are. I don't really want to fight a bunch of cultists prior to fighting a cultist, and medical equipment doesn't really do it for me. All right, we'll go to the Tangle. Back to the Tangle we go. All right. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. You know, the like, comment, subscribe thing, the YouTube algorithm, let it know. Yeah, that'll do it for me. Till next time. See ya.